Welcome back to JB Reviews. I have a ZR2 and a ZR2 with the AEV Bison package. I'm here at Jerry Seiner Chevrolet here in Salt Lake City. If you would like to buy this beautiful green ZR2, it is available, believe it or not. And I think it's a really nice spec if you are in the market. Now, for most people, they might be looking to order these trucks and they might be wondering, should I get the AEV Bison package or should I just roll with the standard ZR2? In this video, I'm going to answer that question for you because I think this is an important question for some people, right? Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker for these trucks and then we'll walk around them and see the benefits that the AEV Bison package gives you over the regular ZR2. Now this is going to be for the standard ZR2. And both trucks are going to have the exact same base price right here, so $70,600 Duramax. And then here's a few packages that were added to this truck. So this one does have the power running boards technology package, which gives you a lot of nice features there. Dark Essentials, Gooseneck fifth wheel prep package, and then here's the total price with destination at $1995. Up next, the AEV Bison package is an option, so it's right down here at $9,135, and here's everything that's going to come in there. So this basically adds this much to the price. This truck has a lot of different features, so it does have the tech package just like the last one did, but it has a hard tonneau cover right there, off-road high clearance steps versus the powder pulper running boards, sunroof, auxiliary trailer camera, Gooseneck fifth wheel prep package, and it has the special paint option too, which is a woodland green. And that's pretty much it. Destination's there and a total price of $98,570. If you're looking at the regular ZR2, these trucks come pretty loaded and they look pretty aggressive from the factory. Love the front grille design. It has like this gloss black look to it. You have that ZR2 badge right here. Now they do not give you the flow through tie like they do on the half tons, but lower camera right here. If you're going off-road and it's for your surround vision for the 360, red tow hooks, you have a gloss black lower front bumper. So it does not look like a work truck. For example, this work truck behind me has like a matted black bumper, and I think this looks so much nicer. And all in all, the headlights, you have LED headlights and fog lights. I think the headlight design makes this truck look so aggressive with this front end. And they do black this surround for the hood scoop too. It says Chevrolet right there. Now if you're looking at a Bison, you have the same headlights, same front grille. They give you the black accents on your hood scoop. However, you get the AEV front bumper, and this thing looks so menacing. It gives you better ground clearance. Like you can clearly tell if you look at them side by side. Like look at how much more ground clearance you have with the AEV package, and that's why you would buy this truck, because you really do plan on going off-road. I love the black steel recovery hooks compared to the red ones there, and you do get a smaller design for your fog lights. They're projector style, and this bumper is pretty much all steel down below. Now up here, all this is finished in plastic, which is not a big deal. And this truck does have a special color. If you didn't watch my last video, I was very shocked by this, so you might want to watch that video to kind of understand why this truck is this color. But down below, it does give you upgraded steel skid plates. And see how far up they come to? So they give you a lot more protection compared to what you're going to see on the other side here. And they go back pretty far too. Now they do have those holes in them to make them a little bit lighter and easy to clean out if you do get mud in there. Now on the regular ZR2, you still are going to have larger skid plates compared to the regular Silverados. They're actually aluminum, however, but they do not cover as much as you saw on the other side, right? And that's why you buy AEV Edition. If you plan on going off-road and you know you're gonna, maybe hit some rocks or something like that, or scuff over some rocks, these aren't going to hold up as well as the ones on that AEV Bison for sure. Now, one recommendation I would give for the regular ZR2s is you can take off this valance here. On the GMC AT4X HDs, they don't give it to you, and I'm shocked that they do for the Chevy. Your engine block heater is on the side. As you guys saw, they put it on the front of this bumper here. But look at the side view of this truck here with this bumper compared to this one. Looks very aggressive. Love the overall styling of it. The suspension and the tires on both sides are going to be the exact same. Same size, everything. So these are basically a 35-inch tire. They're actually 34.8 inches tall, 12 inches wide, and 305/70/18. So 18-inch wheel. Love the blackout they give you for the standard Silverado ZR2. The AEV wheels have a nice look to them as well. I could go either way. I like the overall design, 18-inch wheels, and like I said, there's no difference. Now, if you do get a regular ZR2, you have the availability to get power deployable running boards. However, the AEV came with these, and I don't mind. I actually would prefer these on this type of truck. No difference for the mirrors. You have the blackout for the door handles on both sides. You have your steps. So again, there's not going to be any differences. So on the side here, you guys can see you have the Bison badge right there. You won't have that obviously on a non-AEV truck, right? But let's take a look under here. So again, if you're looking at going off-road, you guys can see this is your DEF tank. So they give you a skid plate here. They also give you a skid plate for your transfer case right there. But for the most part, where the transmission is, there's no support or no protection right there, okay? Now, your fuel tank does not have any protection either, so just keep that in mind. Now, believe it or not, they don't give you a skid plate for the AEV Bison truck. You still have one for the DEF tank, but look at this. They have a large skid plate here for that transfer case, so it's going to cover more of the underbody, and they give you an additional one up there for the transmission too, okay? Now, these high clearance steps do not really protect this side of the cab here, and that's just something to consider if you do plan on going off-road. Now, I didn't show this earlier, but let's go ahead and go off to the sides. If you get a ZR2 or a AEV Bison, these trucks do have wider fender flares compared to the regular Silverados. They do come standard with clearance lights for the ZR2s as well. You can get them optional for single rear wheel trucks, okay? And then out back you have the wider fender flares. They do make your mud flaps shorter too, okay? They give you more ground clearance, and that's front and rear. And if you didn't see that Multimatic DSS feed, both trucks are going to have this suspension. So no matter which way you go, you get that upgraded suspension with the ZR2. Now out back, you guys will be able to tell there's some differences in the rear. So on the AEV package truck, you have this matted trim piece right here, blackout for the badges, and you have this off-road bumper through AEV. They give you the recovery hooks. You have a place on both sides for light pods, and then check out the ground clearance you have with this bumper. One thing I like about this ZR2 is it does come standard with the regular tailgate. Now, the reason why I like this is because it is powered, right? So when you go to put it back up, you can do that. Now, with this AEV package truck, the benefit for having the multi-flex is, even though it's not powered going back up, it's still assisted, right? But with this bumper, you do lose your steps. So I will admit, I like having the steps on the back of the bumper, and not having that for the AEV truck. This still acts as a step for you, so that's really nice. Both trucks are available with fifth wheel prep package, and surprisingly, this truck has the full LED taillights. This one does not. Very shocking that they did that. But you know, I know there's some supply issues with these trucks, and that's kind of why that is. One last thing to show out back, you do have a full-size spare tire with matching wheel, which is nice for the trails, because if you get a flat tire, you still have an off-road tire to get you back to civilization. Matching wheel, just like you guys saw with the AEV. Let's go ahead and finish off on the interior, and I'll show you guys the payload. There's not much differences here. Both trucks have pretty much the exact same interior design. So you have this graystone lime green stitching, nice graphics here, nicer bolstering on the sides of the seats compared to the regular Silverados. You have that 13.4 inch display and 12.3 inch display, heads up display there. This truck does not have a sunroof. But yeah, this interior is pretty much the exact same. Nice storage down below here. Let's go ahead and check out the AEV. The only differences on the interior are the floor mats are through AEV, and they embroider this on the headrest. Okay, that's it. Trucks are the exact same. But interior wise, you can't go wrong. Love the design or animations they give you for the screens there. Pretty cool stuff. That heads up display, a little bit of storage there. Great storage. Both trucks are gonna have a locker out back. Now, the regular Silverados have an automatic one, but this one you can turn it on or off. Downhill assist is right there. Because they're both diesels, they're gonna have the exhaust brake. Push button start, heated and ventilated seats, dual climate control. They come pretty well equipped. Now let's go ahead and talk about the payload, because this is a big factor for both of these pickup trucks. Let's start with the regular ZR2 and then we'll move over to the AEV. So here are the numbers for the axles. Up front, 5,600 pounds, the rear is 6,600 pounds, and 11,350 pounds is the gross vehicle weight rating. 18x9 wheels, and then right here you guys can see the payload is at 2,959 pounds. Curb weight is 8,391 pounds, and your towing capacities conventionally is 18.5 and gooseneck is 18.1. The AEV Bison, the numbers below are not going to change on this truck. Wheel size is still the same, 18x9, but you guys see the payload, 2608 is the payload on this truck. And look at the curb weight. It goes up obviously because you lose that payload, so 8,742 pounds. And you lose gooseneck and fifth wheel towing, it goes down to 15,570. Conventional is 18.5. So yeah, you lose a little bit of capacity with these bumpers, so you have to keep that in mind if you are looking to tow a trailer. But nevertheless, I hope you guys liked the video. Special shout out to Jerry Seiner. This truck is available. If this truck had the what do you call it, the massagers for the seats, I think I'd buy this truck. That's the only thing that's missing. My GMC has it. I love the bumpers and I like the overall design of this truck, guys. It looks really mean. But be sure to ask for Keith if you are interested in buying it. Let him know you saw the video. See you guys soon.